Wayne Rooney to DC United. This kind of came out of the blue, Dean. It wasn't one that anyone really predicted.
Not one that Wayne Rooney predicted either. I mean, it was kind of a situation whereby DC could see he didn't have a club, just thought they'd make a proposal. I mean, they're as low as they could be right now, just lost to 7-0. It's like a record MLS defeat. Bottom of the league, can't do anything. Rooney obviously had an attachment to them, so they tried their luck. And it just happened. It all fell into place quickly. And Rooney, you know, he wants a challenge. And ultimately, Wayne Rooney's goal is to become the manager of Man United. Like, that's where he wants to head. So what he's going to do, he's 36 years old. Like, people like saying, why is he going to MLS? And he's 36, he's got loads of time to like get loads of experience under his belt. He's just been through a ridiculous time at Derby. At least by going to DC United, no matter how bad things go, he can't be relegated. So that's good news for him. There also won't be the same judgments made against him. And the only way is really up for him. I think that he has a lot of respect for MLS. He feels that the English view of MLS is a bit ridiculous, especially given that he's played there. And yeah, as I say, he wants to get to... He doesn't just want to go to a team. He doesn't want to go to a championship team, a Premier League team. He wants to be Man United's manager. So he wants to set himself up on a pathway to get there at a time when he can actually get there and thrive.
He's a fearless guy though, isn't he? I mean, these jobs he's taking, Derby County, right in the mud, and then DC United, I mean, joint worst defensive record in MLS. 39 goals conceded this season with San Jose Earthquakes. Just lost 7-0 to the Philadelphia Union, as you said. They're not in good shape, just as Derby weren't. The guy is fearless. He takes on a job and he rolls his sleeves up and he goes for it. And it kind of epitomises him, really, because as a player he was always like that, wasn't he? Yeah. Always rolled his sleeves up and just got stuck into it and just never gave up. And I like the mentality and I like the attitude. I hope he doesn't think that managing DC United creates a pathway to managing Man United just because
like, I'm just on the United pathway now.
He does know
like,
this, right?
I'm off the county pathway and I'm on the United one now, so it's better as a view. Yeah. But there is an element of this, isn't there, that a lot of managers expect to be given things early on, and we've seen managers turn down jobs early in their careers, in their managerial careers, that they feel are beneath them. Wayne Rooney has gone, okay, where am I going to learn the most? Am I going to learn the most at the places which are hardest to actually turn around? Yep. And I think most people agree that he did a really good job at Derby and was very unlucky in some ways not to keep them up with a depleted squad, a massive points deduction. He's gone in now to DC and gone, okay, can I turn this around, and will then that be another stepping stone?
Well, yeah, he can, and this is part of his thinking. So I'm told it's like, in the Premier League, in the Championship, whichever job you take, there's a massive divide in the clubs and what your capabilities are. In MLS, vaguely speak, it's a pretty fair field. Everyone's on a parity. You can only have a certain amount of really, really good players, and then everybody else is much of a muchness. So it means that on a week-to-week basis, anyone can actually beat anyone if they are coached in a certain way. So Wayne Rooney, rather than having to sign players, and don't get me wrong, I'm sure he will sign a couple of players, but ultimately DC United don't typically go down that path. They don't get huge investment to sign I don't know,
Gareth Bale.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, Gareth Bale or Chiellini. So Rooney's coaching will actually pay off, and if they're going to have rewards, it's going to be as a result directly of him.
Yeah, I think it's a really interesting concept to go down, and like you say, something that's a little bit different, trying to find experiences in different places. We've seen criticism of him this week, Sam, from certain parts of the English and British media, of people saying, well, why didn't he take a job, in a championship club? Why hasn't he taken a Sunderland or a Sheffield Wednesday job in League One? Where's the kind of line? I feel like this is a bolder strategy than that, and Wayne Rooney is cutting his own path, which I think is important.
I just think it's a bit more of a joyful path as well. As Dean says, there's kind of parity across MLS on any given weekend, and also a bad team can become a very good team next season with the right acquisitions. Okay, they don't spend hugely, but they've got a couple of DP slots open. This, in 12 months' time, this could look extremely different in the same way that Cincinnati do in MLS. The turnaround in MLS can be so fast. Yeah. If you just coach them well, the difference you can make so quickly is amazing.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, excited to see how he gets on over in Washington. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe for more from us at Ranks FC.